YouTube? Welcome to the brand new video. So today I'm gonna be going over my top go-to arm exercises, 6 exercises that you guys can be performing in the gym to help you guys grow your arms. Now, if you guys aren't already following me on Instagram, which you guys should be doing, I did a poll whether or not people would be interested in seeing my go-to arm exercise routine, mainly because every single time that I post a arm picture with a really crazy freaking pump on Instagram, I always get a message, hey Taylor, like what can I do to get my arms defined? Or hey Taylor, how can I get my arms like yours? And so today I'm gonna be going over my top 6 go-to arm exercises. Alright, so first exercise that you guys are seeing on the screen right now is an easy barbell curl. I do both wide and close grip. A lot of people will ask like, what's the difference between wide and close grip, Taylor? It's pretty simple. Basically, if you're doing wide grip, you're gonna work your inner head, or the short head rather. And then if you're gonna do close grip, it's gonna work out the outer arm, which is the long head. And that's really focusing on your brachialis. And I like to do both types of variants. And then with easy barbell curls, I think the most common mistake that I often see is angular momentum. If you guys don't know what that is, it's just like throwing momentum while doing a certain exercise. And so a lot of people will throw momentum, whether it's swaying their back or their hips even. That's when you know like you need to go down on weight because it's way too dang heavy. Don't let your ego like get in the way, especially all the dudes out there. I know you want big arms, but if you really want big arms, you really want strong arms, don't let your ego get in the way of just doing like smaller weight. I promise that like it'll be more beneficial in the long run for you guys. Also be sure to focus on the concentric and eccentric movement. A lot of times people just go through the movement itself, and I tend to see this a lot with easy barbell curls. Moving on, we will go to dumbbell curls. With dumbbell curls, I really enjoy doing these because there's so many type of like variants that you can do. A lot of people will ask like, how do I like to do them? Because some people will perform dumbbell curls by just doing like a regular like curl, and they'll just go like straight up with the dumbbell. For me, I like to do them a little bit different. I don't exactly like to go straight up with the dumbbell. I like to go like a little bit outward, and what you guys will see on the screen right now is me just like leaning towards that arm that I'm curling up, and that's just to get more of an isolation on the bicep. Obviously you don't want to sway your back, but just like slowly lean towards that bicep that you're trying to curl up, and then concentrate on really squeezing the muscle and the bicep itself, probably for around like 1 to 2 seconds at the very most. And then again, don't forget about the eccentric movement and how important that is. Next up, for our third exercise, we have hammer curls. Hammer curls are super awesome. Again, with this movement, it's kind of funny because a lot of people ask how I do hammer curls. A lot of people will just go straight up, and there's nothing wrong with that. But for myself, with hammer curls, I like to go like kind of across my chest and then keep my elbow tucked in. This is just a personal preference of mine. If you guys have another alternative that you like to do, feel free to comment that one down below. For our fourth exercise, we have side lateral raises. I think this like drives me nuts at times because I always see people going from like in front of their body and they'll like sway upward with the dumbbell, and it's just, I don't know, it's crazy to me because like it looks like really bad in proper form. For me, I like to go literally straight from the side all the way up, and I don't drop my arm completely down because I want to keep constant tension, and that's going to help build muscle over time. And so what I'll do is go all the way up, and then I'll go like not halfway, but a little bit downward right here, and then go all the way back up. And that keeps constant tension rather than just going up and then just letting my arm go. All the tension just like relieves once you let it go right there. So I like to keep constant tension, get more of a burn, get more of a muscle building exercise performed during that set, rather than just completely letting go of my arm. Alright, so exercise number 5. This is going to be tricep pull downs. You can do them with a rope, or you can do them with like a bar like I'm using right now. And personally, I like to use a rope because like I can just go like outward with the tricep and I feel a much better contraction. Honestly, it's just a personal preference, but with tricep extensions, what you don't want to do, like the majority of people that I see at the gym, is just like kind of hunch over on the equipment and then just like go downward on it, because that's not only is that improper form, but you are not able to control the weight. Therefore, you need to go down on weight. I am telling you guys, this all goes back to ego lifting, and I can't tell you how many times like I just see that. After, final but not least exercise is single isolation tricep pull downs. This is the same exact thing. Don't hunch over on the equipment while doing this. Just really isolate those triceps. Make sure to squeeze and focus on doing 2 seconds on the way down. I know a lot of these tips may seem like a little bit basic for a person who may be advanced or intermediate when it comes to lifting, but these are just like my go-to arm exercises that I like performing at the gym. I don't really do anything fancy or like crazy to just in order to build arms. Honestly, at the end of the day, it's just repetition, having days where you do hypertrophy type of training and days where you go super heavy and do strength training in combination with doing a little bit of static training. Anyways, these are 6 go-to arm exercises that I like performing. And if you have any questions at all, you guys, again, feel free to comment that one down below. That's gonna do it for today though. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys wanna see future content, make sure to subscribe, you guys, and hit up the thumbs up button because it really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next video.
This the type of shit we vibing to. Type of shit we smoking till, ain't no going home till 6, so after work I make it through. What's up? It's on us, cause they just paid the crew. Like who'da thought that now my boys and I be popping off like all the pills she's taking. Young North 808's knocking cause the hotel vacant.